coming off of a very disappointing loss to Memphis, getting back to work for a very good UAB football team that's undefeated and playing really well right now. They're coming off of an open week, so we definitely need to have a great week of preparation and get ready to play a very good UAB football team.
Thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Whitney with the Sunbelt Digital Network. Please go ahead, Whitney.
Coach, good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you doing, Whitney?
I'm doing well. Obviously, we talked last week, and we knew that Memphis would be, some really good competition, especially defensively. They were able to shut your run game down, but you also struggled in the run game having Trey Mentor out. So first off, is there an update with him?
Trey's doing better. Trey is doing better, so it was that was good to hear, and hopefully he'll be back, ready to roll. They played really good defense, which we knew that they would. They were a little better than I even thought they were. Memphis, good football team.
And after watching film yesterday on your team, what were some question marks or things that you realized that they did not execute against Memphis that you hope they get better in practice this week and against UAB?
Yeah, we left a couple of plays out there. When you play a team as good as Memphis, your margin of error is not great at all, and so there's definite things that we need to do better. That game was a line of scrimmage game, and they did a great job and won at the line of scrimmage. And there's some things that we can do better as far as pad level and making sure our hat placement's in the right place. And then there were a couple of plays that we left out there, and we saw all the things that were correctable yesterday when we watched the film. There's a lot of little things that that you need to do really well whenever you're playing a top 20 football team. And, in my opinion, we've seen some good, we saw Nebraska early in the year and then Memphis. Memphis is definitely a top 20 football team, and they force you to do a lot of little things right. And we saw on video that, there's some things where we didn't execute the way that we need to, and we got those corrected, and we need to have a great week of practice moving forward against another team that won 11 games last year. I think they did, UAB. So, we need to continue to work on doing little things right. There were some things we did, we had 3 penalties and we did not turn the football over in the first half, but those weren't the things that got us beat. Again, it was they did a really good job, so we've got to come out and play faster, quicker.
Speaking of UAB, if I am correct, this will be the first ever meeting between South and UAB. So what does that mean to play, an in-state team, and obviously a lot of connections and relationships between the coaching staff and the players?
Yeah. Every game's a big game, regardless of who you're playing. Every game's a big game. They're UAB, good program, won the, played in our conference championship game, and good football program. So we need to, that's how we're looking at it.
What's one specific thing that you can tell us about their team, mainly offensively?
About UAB?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they've hurt people with the deep ball this year. They've been, efficient. The quarterback's a very efficient guy, and they've done a good job of pounding the rock in there and then, opening up some post routes and verticals. And, we need to be very cognizant of the fact that the quarterback does a good job of getting the ball to some receivers down the field. And they do a good job of throwing and catching on the deep ball.
Well, Coach, thank you. That's all from me. I hope you have a great week and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.